welcome back. Today's video is about my slightly obsessive eyeshadow palette collection that I started about 9 months ago. I don't have any regrets. It definitely, I think I have enough to last me my entire life at this point, but I don't know, for some reason around the middle of 2018 I started getting into watching a lot of makeup videos, trying to figure it out for myself because I really I'm still not good at makeup, okay, like I'm really not, and I want to learn because I genuinely like all that kind of stuff. So in my efforts of trying to learn, I went slightly obsessive and got a lot. That being said, I used to be signed up for BoxyCharm, so a good chunk of my palettes did actually come from there, or some were gifted, so I didn't buy all of them, okay? So over the course of time, I have accumulated these palettes, but mainly in the last 9 months. I would like to apologize for last week because I got the flu and I was not able to upload or film or truly do anything. I actually missed like 3 days of work out of my 5-day work week, which is highly unusual for me. I was really sick. So yeah, I'm a mess. Just bear with me. So this might be a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's happening. Okay, we're doing our best. But yeah, so if you want to see my slightly obsessive collection, then just keep on watching. Keep on watching. We're gonna go into that right now. So this little nook right here, this little nice little 3-drawer case thing is where all of my makeup is currently housed. This top one here is for eyeshadow and all my eye products. This bottom one is for like blushes and highlighters and contour stuff. All of that is all in there. Pretty much your face products. And then the bottom one is my lipsticks and then some miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, I currently have a problem. And then this little bag up here, that is what I'm currently using in my day-to-day. So it's got all of that in there. When you first open the drawer, this is what you see. So a basic kind of layout of this is, well, first off, this is my little basket of eyeliners, eyebrow products, and lashes and lash glue. We're just gonna ignore that. But the basic rundown of this little area is all of the singles are right in here. All of the little kind of baby palettes are all right in here. And then all of my big palettes are right back there. Okay. In my singles, I have there it is, a Your Minerals Sweden in the shade Brown Hypnotic, and it is definitely what the shade says. It is brown, and it has a lot of like shine and like shimmer to it. Then I have 2 NYX baked eyeshadows. One is this nice kind of like copper color, and then the other is more of a gold, like champagne almost kind of color. Then we have this bad boy right here, and this one is clearly beat up. It's falling apart. I've had it for a really long time. But most of the shadows in here are either Makeup Geek or Ofra. Clearly you can tell the ones I've used a lot, which would be this one, definitely that one, and then a bit of these. But yeah, they're just all my singles that I really don't have any other place for. And when I want to, you know, take one out of here, I will put it into this little magnetic one that I got from BoxyCharm. So that's what I do. My tiny palettes, I have this little Rimmel London one. As you can tell, I've used up all of that color, and I definitely use a lot of these as well. Clearly, I've dug in quite a bit on that one. I have 2 CoverGirl ones. I've used up all of the orange that had been in this one, and then I've used a lot of the blues and the green. And then this one is a purple one, which I actually haven't used that much of. I've definitely preferred the Rimmel one over this, but I have those. I have a little Mary Kay one that I've used all of these two colors in, but I still have some blue and like a green left on that. I have an IBY Beauty one. This is the Threes Company palette, and as you can clearly tell on this one, this is my favorite shade of all time, and the coloring is just not doing it justice, but it is a peanut butter color and it is absolutely amazing, perfect for the crease, and then I've used a lot of this one as well. I have a Naked Cosmetics little trio, and these are very, very bright colors. I don't use them very often, they're very outgoing for me, but I have used this one on occasion, you know, when I was feeling really daring. But there's no name on this, so I don't really know what kind that is. I also have this really old e.l.f. one that I probably should get rid of, but I haven't. It's actually broken, like it doesn't, you know, open anymore. But it's got some blues and purples and grays and like that kind of stuff in there. And my last little one is this Blink one that I've had for a while. Came in my boxy charm box, and unfortunately when it came in it was broken, so that's sad. But I have used this quite a few times with all the colors. I do thoroughly enjoy them. They are absolutely stunning. Stunning. For the big palettes, this is the one that I use in my day-to-day. Clearly, I've pretty much almost rubbed off all of the words of Stila on it, but it is the Perfect Me Perfect Hue palette. My sister actually gave this to me a while ago, and I use this day-to-day. As you can clearly tell, these ones are the ones that I use the most. I don't really use this one as much. I don't use dark shades as often, but this is what I use to contour with, and this is what I use as my blush. So it's perfect, a little palette that just has everything that I need in my day-to-day for, so I definitely use this quite heavy. I do have this Tarte one, and it is the Rainforest of the Sea, Volume 2. And it is this. It's got some greens and a whole bunch of browns and then some like lighter shades, but I do really love this. I think that they're all so pretty, and a lot of them are shimmery. And then I have a Real Her eyeshadow palette, Be Your Own Kind of Beauty, and you open that up. This is what you're looking at, a whole bunch of neutrals. I have a thing with that, but I do like this one as well. It definitely has a lot of perks that people would like on it. I have this Studio Makeup on the Go eyeshadow palette, but I have yet to find a name on here, so I'm not really sure what this one's actually called, but it has a lot of purples and cool tones in it, so that's something I really enjoy to wear. This one is one of the first eyeshadow palettes that I've probably ever purchased. Like that's a bigger one that wasn't like a little quad or something. And this is Forever 21, and as you can probably tell, I've used this pretty heavy too. But it just has a lot of like neutrals in it, but they're not very pigmented, so it was a good thing to start with. And because I am a Star Wars freak, I did purchase the Star Wars Cargo from The Last Jedi. The eyeshadow palettes that came out, I did purchase both. So I got the... this first one has more like the neutrals and that kind of thing in it, and then the dark side one has more of the cool tone purples in it, so... But I love the packaging. I mean, look at that. Freaking beautiful. I love them so much. On the realm of palettes that I've definitely used, this is probably my most second used other than the one that I use day to day. It's the Revealed Smoky, and as you can tell, your girl has had quite a lot of use out of this. definitely one of my favorites. I would loved it. If you're looking for like darker makeup looks, this is definitely a really good palette actually. And yeah, that's that. I have the Pure Soiree Diaries. Absolutely will forever love this packaging. I love the rose gold and the marble. Ugh. And then when you open that up, it is a whole bunch of neutrals, which I am a sucker for. So these are all mattes, and then these down here are just all shimmers, but they are stunning. And this is probably my third most used palette, the Buff Collection. It has a lot of pinks and purples in it, so very good for like neutrals, but as you can clearly tell, I've used this quite a lot. I do love this one, and the brush that came with it, I actually use almost all the time. Really good quality. So these next one, there's 6 of them. These are the ones that my boyfriend got me for Christmas. This is All That Glitters. Has all of these absolutely gorgeous shimmer shades in it. This entire palette is all shimmer. And like, I'm dying to try them out. Like, I would love to try this one, but I'm so scared because like, I don't play with color all that much. Then the next one is this one, and that is the Chill in the 6 eyeshadow palette. And this one has a lot of cool tones in it. A lot of blues, a lot of purples. Love that one. Very excited. I actually haven't used any of these yet since I got them. I've been trying to use up more of my older ones before these, but I'm so excited because they actually are so pretty and the packaging is so nice. The third one is You Had Me at Aloha. And again, like, they all have the magnetic packaging, which is so beautiful. And this one has a lot of kind of browns and purples and this green color, which is so stunning. I would love to try that one too. And this one, oh, I can't. Every time I look at these palettes, I die because they're just so pretty. This one is the Enjoy Every Moment palette. And it does fit true with like how it looks. It's all very like natural, like all browns and tans and some pinks. Very pretty. Love it. The fourth one is this green one, and it is called Emerald City. When you open this one up, again, beautiful, beautiful. I am excited about like some of these in here. Like this green one is so nice. Love it. And the last one that is my favorite that came in that whole set is this one, and it is the Summer in the City. But I mean, like, look at this. This is beautiful. And when you open it up, this one's definitely my favorite with all the pinks and the purples in it. Ugh. It is beautiful, and nothing is giving it like the justice it deserves, okay? My lighting is terrible because there's a snowstorm about to happen, and unfortunately, I don't have any really outside light. And the last palette, the beautiful palette. Everyone knows the Naked palette, okay? Everyone. I own this one. I purchased it when they decided that they weren't going to make them anymore, and they knocked them down to half price because I really couldn't afford like the $50 eyeshadow palette, but when it went down to like 20 something, I was all about it. It's beautiful. I've lusted after this thing for years and I never purchased it, and now I finally have. So I love it. There's no regret. I'm just sad now because if I use up any of the colors, I will never get to repurchase it again. So that's a bit of a bummer, but this is probably the most expensive one that I own, that I purchased, the most high quality one, but yeah, that's all my palettes. Okay, so that was all of my eyeshadow palettes. It really does fill up an entire drawer, but some of them I use a lot more than others. Some of them, because they were so expensive, I am scared to use them because I feel like I'm gonna tarnish the product almost. It's kind of like if you buy like an expensive purse and then you really just want to have it like sit there and you don't want to actually like carry it around and have it get dirty. That's kind of how I'm feeling about them. But as I'm getting more adventurous into the makeup sphere of things, I am starting to use way more colors, trying out way more things, using my different palettes, and yeah, it's nice. I love it. It is a good kind of form of creativity. I'm nowhere near good enough to be a beauty YouTuber or a beauty guru, a makeup artist. I am none of that. I am a girl who literally tries to follow a tutorial, and I do my best. But yeah, so that was pretty much just a little kind of like sit down with me, look at my obsessive problem that I have. Other collections that I'll probably end up showing you guys would be my lipsticks. I really also have a problem with that as well. And my perfumes, which honestly I think is the biggest collection I own. Like, it's half a shelf. Yikes. I've been collecting those over the years too. I stopped. I'm using them up now, but I really did have a moment there. And candles, honestly, I would like to blame my parents for that one as well, because they love candles, which now made me love candles. And now I buy a lot of candles, and that I have a whole shelf for, so that's there. But yeah. So, you know, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, you want to check out the rest of my channel, please subscribe. Again, anything that you think that we should try or DIY, let me know. We will totally try to figure that out. If you want to be notified when I post, hit the notification bell. And I do put out videos every Monday. That is the goal. Unfortunately, again, I did miss last week due to the flu, but we're back here on our normally scheduled program. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy. I need to go move my car because a snowstorm is about to start in about an hour, so I need to go prep for that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks. Have a good one. Okay, thanks. Bye. Right now, even though I had like my glasses on, like, oh god, I look terrible. Don't even. This is how much of a mess I am because I was crouching down to set up this whole tripod system, and I sneezed while crouched, and I threw out my back. So, low-key, I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to get up off the floor that I'm currently sitting on. Yay!